Hey, James Ortiz here again, leadership trainer. That just means I help aspiring leaders develop their potential into becoming effective leaders. Today, I'm going to talk to you about a quote that changed my life forever. And it says like this. It goes like this. 10% of life, only 10% of life is what happens to you, and 90% is how you respond to it. So again, 10% of life, what happens to you, 90% is how you respond to it. I'm going through this interview at this company. I'm a current employee looking for a promotion, and I'm very confident. I know I'm one of the best at what I do, and almost feels like I just have to get this job. It's inevitable. I'm going through the interview process, and Jesus is interviewing me, great guy. Shout out to you, Jesus, if you're watching this video. And he asked me a question, the following question. He asked, James, what do you know about the role, about the day-to-day operations within the role you're applying for right now? I said a bunch of words that amounted to nothing because I knew nothing about the role, day to day about the role that I was applying for. As a matter of fact, I thought, well, how would I know that? I'm gonna know the day-to-day operations into that role once I'm actually doing it. So for a little moment, I was, I felt like a victim, right? And I remember that Jesus said to me the following, which I'm never going to forget. It says, James, we know you're one of the best at your current role. As a matter of fact, if you wouldn't be one of the best, you couldn't apply to this one role you're applying for. You wouldn't be having this interview with me. But I have other five guys who are also the best at what they do. So what makes you different than the rest? He said, James, knowing the day-to-day operations within this role could have been that difference, could have been that one factor that makes you different than the other four or five who are also the best at what they do. That really hurt. It really, really, really hurt. And at that moment, guys, I had two options as of what to do next. The first one was to just stay in that victim's mindset and blame Jesus and everybody else for not giving me a shot at an opportunity that I deserved, that it was mine. Or I can ask myself, what is the best next step I can take that's going to help me grow and elevate my success in my career? After debating within myself, in my head, going back and forth for a few hours, I got a hold of this guy. His name is Josh. And I said, hey, Josh, do you mind if I come with you so I can experience, so I can understand what you do day to day, hour by hour out there in the field? And Josh was already doing the job I wanted to do. And he said, cool, no problem. Right. So I'm excited. I right away grabbed the phone, texted Jesus and said, hey, man, listen, I'm going to, and this may not make a difference for the role that I applied for, but I'm still going to do it. I'm going to go out there with Josh, with one of your guys. I'm going to learn everything there is about the role, what I need to know about the role. And next time an opportunity comes, I'm going to be ready. Less than 3 months later, less than 3 months. I mean, that's fairly quick if you ask me. An opportunity came to me and I took it, right? And now I was finally at the role that I was seeking 3 months prior. That experience, guys, taught me one of the most important lessons in life that I take very dear to my heart. Life is only 10% what happens to you. What happened to me? I didn't get the job. 90% is how I responded to things. And if I didn't respond, if I didn't take ownership and ask myself what the best next step was, 3 months later, I probably would not have the shot of taking that job. And that step it was one of the much larger steps in the chain of different events that have taken place in my life. And so today, I'm telling you, I'm giving you this golden piece of information, this knowledge, this very important lesson I learned, and that is take ownership. Whatever's happening in life right now, take ownership. Ask yourself, what can you learn from this situation? What is the best next step you can take that's going to advance you, take you to the next level in your success and in your career? Love you guys. Look forward to the next chapter. Go ahead and make sure you're subscribing to my YouTube channel. Make sure it's going to be somewhere here on the screen. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, on Facebook, on TikTok. There's tons of valuable content coming up that's going to help you develop you aspiring leader into that leader you want, that effective leader you want to be, and that's going to bring you many more opportunities in your life and career. See you next time.